Hello, everybody. My name is Tim Hillier, and this is my interview synthesis for COM 430. For this assignment, I interviewed a professional in the entertainment industry. This professional is VP of Comedy Development for Paramount Television. She has been working in the industry for many years, and I thought she would be the ideal choice for this interview. I decided to interview her because of her high-stakes, fast-paced nature of her business. I want to understand how she operated in a very cutthroat business. It's a world that is just fast paced. People are coming and going all the time. The stakes are high. People are losing jobs to other people because of the competitiveness of the nature. And I wanted to understand in a fast paced business environment how and why or how people lead under these circumstances with such there's big money at stake. There's a lot of prestige, and there's big egos in the industry. For this brief discussion, I'm going to go through some of the synthesized questions that we discussed. I opened the interview with, how do you gain commitment from your team? The short answer was inclusion. Open, being hardworking, and leading by example. Many of these questions were about leading by example, and we'll get into that in a little bit. She focuses her attention on the we, not the me. She gets group involvement. You make sure everybody is included in the team, that their voices are heard, and she believes that that's how you gain a commitment from your team. Much like we've learned in this class, a lot of commitment is definitely obtained through inclusion and allowing your team members to have a voice. The next question, what is the difference between a leader and a manager? She essentially said a leader acknowledges the worth of its team, of their team, inspiring them to work harder and do better. A manager doesn't look at the big picture. They are more focused on the short game versus the long game. So I kind of correlated this to some of the text where effective leaders create desirable vision outlining what the group should be like in the future, Hackman and Johnson. Basically, vision. Leaders have vision. Most managers don't. That's kind of the difference. A manager gets that leader's vision, and they implement that vision. So that's probably sometimes why she sees that they see a short game, not a long game, because that leader is able to see that long-term goal. They understand the long-term goal. They understand how to achieve that long-term goal, and they understand how to delegate responsibility for achievement of that long-term goal. And so therefore, they just have the vision, they have the passion, they have the understanding, and sometimes managers don't. And she's seen that in her industry. She's seen she's one of those people who has the long-term goal, the long-term vision, and she sees how things should and shouldn't be. And she has to delegate that to her lower level executives and expect that they are focused on that short-term gain. Next, I want to know what her greatest strengths were. This was very short. She just attributed it all to a good work ethic, just basic, hardworking ethics. And what are the most important values she demonstrated as a leader? Loyal, driven, lead by example. She leads by example. How do you get others to accept your ideas? Make a discussion, not a mandate. Back it up with facts. The leadership,